What's up everybody, Tommy Har with the Real Side of Real Estate, and in today's video, we're back at the $1.4 million flip. We just got demo done. I'm gonna take you guys through the house, what woodwork we removed, what we're keeping, and how to efficiently do demo so you don't ruin things in your house and make sure you don't have to bring people back over and over and over again. So like I said, we're taking you every step of the way through this flip right here, taking it from a $650,000 purchase, 4 beds, 2 baths, to a 4 bed, 4 bath with an addition and a 3-car garage. Let's check it out. So I just texted my demo crew. They're not fully done yet. I don't know if they said they're actually done, but there's a lot of things like broom sweeping. So demo is all about expectations. So we can walk in here to this room. What I mean by that is, what do you want to keep? What do you want removed? And what do you want to not get damaged? So as you kind of walk through the house, you'll see that we put plastic up on a lot of this woodwork. So this is pocket doors and an existing trim that we want to keep. So what we did is we came and prepped the entire house. So we prepped all the woodwork here. We prepped this huge mantle. We actually put these big pieces of plywood over the mantle. So as they were dropping our ceilings out, they wouldn't get damaged. And as you start to pull stuff down from the ceilings, and I think I see a couple, as you start to rip out the ceilings, you need to pull all of your nails, all of your staples, everything. Because when you go to re-drywall it, because we opened it up for lighting and all that stuff, you don't want your drywallers to have to be ripping that stuff out because they're gonna charge you more. It's not a drywaller's job to pull nails. It's a huge thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have my actual crews come in and pull this wallpaper. So I'm gonna pull all the wallpaper, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start popping holes in the walls. We're gonna start reframing this thing, and we're gonna recreate this house. But for now, I would not pay for this job yet, because you got all this debris, and you think this is small, but it adds up. All of this stuff needs swept up. We dropped all of our ceilings. So the ceilings on the first floor are dropped because, one, they were wavy, they're plaster, they have wallpaper, and we want to get new lights, we want to have beautiful ceilings, and we're going to skim coat these walls. So the walls are actually in very good shape, plaster, and we're going to get these things where they need to be. But once again, this is a giant hutch you saw in the last video, taped it off. We're going to keep it taped while we're doing the construction, pull it off towards the end so we can have a beautiful original house, because a lot of you guys on the internet called me a lot of names that I don't like. I'm not an idiot. Sometimes I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna over modernize this house. I'm not gonna do millennial gray. I mean, come on guys. Why would I spend $650,000 on a house to ruin it? So my mom raised me better, okay? I can't do that. All of this hardwood here does not match, so we covered up our hardwood here. So this is more of the original stuff, and our hardwood guy came in and said we can refinish it. What we're gonna be doing, this is pine, this is more of like an oak. We're gonna get rid of the pine. The stuff here is like very thin. This is thicker, it's thicker over here. We're gonna be laying all new hardwood throughout, because as you guys loved, I had to rip out this kitchen, which I'll show you in a second. Bedroom number 1, which is more or less an office. We had to take out all of they had pretty much doors set sideways, but we're gonna keep the crown molding. And this ceiling we kept because we're trying to keep this beautiful crown mold, and we're gonna skim coat this ceiling with mud. But all new hardwood here. In here, we're gonna strip all of this wallpaper. Once again, taped off all of our beautiful woodwork so you guys don't castrate me online. And then for our primary bedroom, this woodwork was all half painted, half damaged anyway, so we completely gutted what's gonna be our primary bedroom and bathroom right here. So what we're gonna be doing is deleting a window here, deleting a window here. This will be a toilet, or maybe this, I can't remember. This here is gonna be a vanity, so vanity right here. Massive shower from wall to wall, tile. I mean, look at this. I'm 6 foot. Really, really tall, beautiful ceilings here.
It's an expensive shower.
What's up, Mom?
So I just got a call from Stephanie, and
I'm shooting YouTube right now.
Hi, Katie.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Hi, Robbie. All right.
Bye, I love you.
Bye, dear. Love you.
Doing business with your mom. Okay. Big old shower right here. And then gutted this because these joists run this way in this bedroom. So they're setting on this wall and on this wall. And then the joists from the primary go here and they set on here. So this is the load bearing here. So what we're gonna have to do is run an LVL up in here. We'll probably recess it into that joist, which what that means is we're gonna set a temp wall here, and we'll get a beam. We'll cut out the existing joist and we'll put a beam up in it, clip the joist hangers here. So if you do a regular beam, it's gonna set under it like 12 inches, so you'll have a drop. With that, we won't have a drop at all. So it'll be a flush ceiling going all the way across.
Smooth as butter.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
I like being mic'd up.
Smooth as Rob's bottom. Are you mic'd up still? Nice. In here, same thing. Gutted it. We're going to be matching the woodwork throughout the house, so don't worry. We got our doors taped up. We're going to be either sanding those down or doing some color combinations with that stuff. Over here, gutted this bathroom to the studs. We're going to be splitting this in half. This will be our half bath. This will be a laundry room. And then for the fan favorites, this kitchen, like people were like, you got to keep this floor. We can't keep this floor, right?
Actually, this floor is really cool, but the problem is it's not done well.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's a dirt trap. I know that it looks pretty in the videos, but if you're standing here, like there's huge gaps. It's just, it's like any homeowner's nightmare. Like how do you mop that? How do you clean that?
I mean, because that's like that's not wood.
No, that's a piece of granite tile.
Yeah.
From like
so you can't really
the
sand
90s. These pieces are thicker than these pieces. So even when you're sweeping, I mean, you could see how gross and dirty it is in there. You just can't get stuff like this clean. I mean, it's really.
I like the idea of just doing hardwood through here and kind of. Okay.
I mean, it's unfortunate. I know we spent a lot of time, and I know that it looks cool, but it's not. It doesn't function well.
Okay, so do we kind of keep the kitchen layout more or less the same?
I would keep the kitchen layout the same, yeah.
That was beautiful, got me in trouble online, is now gutted. We tried to save the cabinets. We were gonna put them in another project, but they were falling apart as we started to take them apart. So down to the subfloor, down to the studs. Kitchen is going to be right here, and it's going to be a badass, huge, nice kitchen, pretty much in the same space. I think what we're doing is we're pushing this back here so it's squared off, maybe deleting some windows. That's the good thing. I know I say it on some other videos. The good thing about doing full rehabs, interior, exterior, is I can get rid of any windows I want and I can add windows wherever I want. It's kind of cool. Upstairs. I don't know if they want us to demo these floors and then lay. We'll have to figure that out. Upstairs. Alrighty. Bright as hell.
Whoa.
Okay, upstairs, right where I'm standing is that bathroom wall, so leading into the kitchen. We're pushing this wall out about 10 feet. So you can see kind of where the exterior wall is there. You might not be able to see, but I got probably 10 feet. We're pushing this out, building an addition on this. This, where I'm standing, will be a 5th bedroom here and a full bath. And then over here, gutted the interior of this. This here in between these 2 bedrooms is going to be a Jack and Jill bathroom, or a shared bathroom, as you people in PC world like to call it now. I'm not going to get into it. I get the primary thing, but shared bathroom, really, it can't be Jack and Jill. You're the problem, internet. You guys are getting too soft. You're getting too soft. But that's really it. I mean, that's the demo. So we probably spent, I don't think I've gotten my final bill yet, but they're not done. We'll probably spend about 10 grand. Maybe a little less. It'll probably be more like 5. And we're getting to it. We're still waiting for my permits to get finished. The city called me today. I gotta call them back. I just realized. We've passed our building permit. We just need to get the zoning through. So I need to figure that out so we can start swinging real hammers here and making some progress. So the next thing that you guys are gonna see in the next video, I'm gonna go through my architectural drawing, show you the before, show you the after, go through the permit process with you, and we're gonna be starting our framing. So I'm gonna get you guys over here while they're ripping the backside of this house off and show you guys in process what it looks like to really flip $1 million house. Like and subscribe for the real side of real estate. Peace.